Hello and welcome to. I'm Blarg,
I'm Dr. Laser.
And I'm Bread Chicken.
and just to let you know, we're gonna be talking a little bit less about releasey news because the only release news is like, hey, this has been delayed. No delays this week. Amazing. GT5 didn't get pushed again this week.
Huzzah!
And so we're gonna talk about a lot of new releases, but for now, Black Ops has its own Jeep.
Yeah, it's very, very ridiculous. It's like this large black Jeep, and it's shiny, and
It has some stickers on it.
it's got some stickers on it, and it looks exactly the same as your regular Jeep, and it's 3 times as expensive.
And it's got aggressive 32-inch rims.
Whatever that means. Yeah, they actually described the Jeep as aggressive, and somehow that's supposed to be a good thing.
I mean,
don't know.
it might be worth it if they threw in like a 50 cal rifle or something. and
Or
they're
like, you know,
Yeah, but then all the terrorists will be like, yes, we like American Jeep. Also, we're not called the Taliban anymore. We are opposition forces.
yeah.
Because in the first release we're going to talk about, I got some more news coming up later, but nice segue right here.
Yeah.
Medal of Honor sucked. It's terrible. Okay, it's not terrible. It's okay.
It's an okay
it was-
FPS,
Let's put
but
it this way.
doesn't
For what it should have been, it's bad.
Yeah, and I mean,
In terms of actual quality of game, it's okay.
I mean, what's the whole capitalist find a niche and fill it? They're trying to fill a niche that's kind of already been filled by like,
And they're filling it poorly.
yeah,
And here, you know a game is going to have trouble when the campaign and the multiplayer are made by two entirely different studios.
Yeah.
And they don't communicate at all. In fact, when you switch from one to the other, when you switch from campaign to multiplayer, you can almost see it loading like another half of the disc.
wow,
Because there's a fat loading screen in between.
that's completely ridiculous.
And the issue is that the campaign doesn't look bad, except for the fact that, as has been mentioned in several reviews, the set pieces are really obvious.
Oh
Like-
yeah, like
People will be straight up invincible. And, you know, it seems like it's this whole tier 1 thing where it's like, you know, you have control over every situation, you're supposed to be paying attention. And, you know, and thereby can control what's going on.
yeah,
And so to then have that and then go back and say, okay, I know this guy was here. I'm going to try to deal with this differently, you know, throw a grenade, pick out that one guy. You can't do it. The guy's straight up invincible in like 3 different situations.
so it's like some scenes are really, really obviously scripted,
Yeah.
and there's no way you can get around that, even if you know exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, even if you reset your checkpoint and go, all right, that guy. Like, I saw this actually on Giant Bomb. They pointed it out and they went, all right, this guy right here, he's gonna run in and throw a bottle on the fire. We played it normally the first time. Second time, he straight up got a perfect angle on the guy, shot the guy all the way to the fire. I mean, filled him with bullets. Still survived. And
so-
then the second he got the bottle down, died.
So it's just a not very well put together game. I mean,
it didn't look bad. The campaign itself didn't look bad. And from
Right.
what I've heard of my friends playing it, the campaign isn't bad.
yeah, I've
It's
watched
just when
a
you
few
get
clips.
into
It looks
multiplayer and
entertaining.
everything, it's like, it's not terrible,
It's
but
just
it doesn't,
not as good as
it doesn't feel right.
It's not as good as it can be.
And the campaign feels like, you know, your standard FPS. It's not bad. It's just not up to par,
Yeah,
I would say. It's like, this is good, but
it's
it's
not to the degree
for
that
the
we
same
would
amount
be.
of money I could go out and get Black Ops right now.
Yeah,
No, the problem with this game is that it's basically Battlefield Bad Company 2.
And that's the issue with the multiplayer. The multiplayer, all DICE did was, and I respect DICE's multiplayer. I really enjoy Battlefield Bad Company, but what they did is they tried to make a Call of Duty out of it.
yeah,
And their
which
engine
is
doesn't
not.
work like that. It's a slower paced engine. The whole way that works and destructible environments in competitive first person shooters, as much as it sucks, like I'm talking like fast paced ones. You know, Bad Company, I really like that way it's faced. Like I'm not ripping on
Yeah.
the engine at all. I really love DICE. I really love Bad Company too.
But this just it doesn't.
But you need
have
a fixed environment. You need to know where you're gonna go, what's gonna be there.
yeah. It's one of those.
And the class system doesn't work. They didn't make them. They were like, it's customizable, by which you can level up 3 different classes. Like, oh, I've only seen that in every other DICE game made in the past 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's like this game shouldn't be here. There's no
Need for it.
need for it. Yeah,
And it's like EA said, we're gonna make Medal of Honor games. It's gonna be edgy and we're gonna call people actually the Taliban, and it's gonna be all about Afghanistan. It's like,
And then they weren't allowed to do that.
A, that's controversial, and then they stepped down from it. And B, the people who didn't care about it being controversial are like, yeah, Black Ops, we have a Jeep.
Yeah, I don't know.
That wasn't. Yeah.
was
All right. Well,
ridiculous.
so yeah, it's basically like Battlefield. I think from the beta, it was basically Battlefield Bad Company 2, except you only have like 3 classes that you can level up, and there is no destructible environments. It's two.
Really, I heard they're not destructible.
They're not. There's not nearly as destructible.
okay.
It's like, okay, that block over there that no one hides behind, you can break it down if you like. But
Shoot it a bunch.
yeah, there's a lot of problems with it. Like grenade launchers and rocket launchers don't do Shiites.
That's
don't-
relevant.
Don't do Shiites at all. Like during the beta, and I've seen during gameplay like posted now, if you shoot someone direct impact with a rocket or with a grenade launcher, it does not kill them.
A
It's-
poor attempt at avoiding noob tubing, I assume.
They were
but-
like, no, what? Let's try and avoid noob tubing because we're turning into Modern Warfare 2, and we want to make it more
And you know what?
attractive.
At a
and
certain point,
fixed.
they just should have said, screw it, making it like Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Except we won't have all the bad spawns. Like, seriously? I'm curious to know if the respawn system works. Because every
it's
other
bad.
good shooter has a
Terrible
non-functioning
spawn.
respawn system.
It's not. I don't think it's that good.
Yeah, nobody can get that right now.
Basically, you can just camp behind a rock where they spawn. They run past you. You just shoot them with a silenced SMG or whatever, and you win.
All right, so we're going to stop ripping into poor old Medal of Honor.
and
And move on to our next fun story. There's a tram in Melbourne. I've ridden this tram in Melbourne,
really?
but not when it was painted like this. Mario 25th anniversary.
That's pretty cool. So what do? They painted it all up.
They painted it all up, all nice and fancy, red and stuff.
That's really cool.
That's cool. I
so
like
it's got little Marios all over it.
Why in Melbourne? I don't know.
Well, it doesn't
Maybe
really
because they
matter.
actually need the advertising space in Japan. So it's like, no, we actually need to make this like a Kirby epic yarn.
Yeah,
Have you seen that game?
it's pretty damn good.
Oh my god.
It's cool. It's got like the
Anyone who says like, oh, that's a kid's game needs to get a life and learn that Kirby is awesome and it does not matter. That game looks so polished. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I remember watching. It's surprising how like
It's like they've gotten into this thing with Paper Mario and Kirby Epic Yarn, where it's like, oh, that's childish. It's like,
but
well,
it's
but
fun.
I played these heroes as a child. These were my childhood Game Boy, N64
Yeah.
heroes. These are the guys I played as. Yes, I want the game that I'd say, I don't give a damn if it's difficult. I just want to go back to the childhood.
and
Fun.
Play the fun game. Yeah. I still play
Actually, it looks
Pokemon.
pretty nice too,
It-
with all the yarn
oh my
effects.
God, it looks so nice. It's like, that's why it took 6 years, because they were like, nope, we're making you go inside of the quilting. And you know what? Can't get across the bridge? You're not going to build a bridge. You're just going to pull the environment. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
You can't do that. That's impossible.
What else we got?
What other releases are coming out soon?
Soon.
I know of 2 not so great, not so famous, I would say, games that came out this week.
Costume Quest and Super Meat Boy?
What?
No,
Oh.
not DLC.
But
There-
Costume Quest is by Tim Schafer, for those who don't know. Guy behind, I think it's from Tim Schafer. Or no, it's not
Tim
by Tim
Schafer.
Schafer. It's
Isn't
by
he the-
oh god, it's by the guys who made Psychonauts. Who are they?
I don't know. I know who
Oh.
you're talking about though.
If people actually posted comments on our channel, I'd be getting so much rage right now. How do you not know who made Psychonauts? But
Anyway.
Super Awesome Studio. They made this thing called Costume Quest. It's a childhood game about kind of like Halloween and stuff. And you walk
Sounds
around in your
interesting.
little costumes. You go into then you go into the RPG fights. You freaking turn into massive, you turn into your costume. So you turn
That's
into
kinda
this
cool.
massive robot, this massive knight. It's who came up with that concept? That's brilliant.
that's kind of cool.
All right.
And then Super Meat Boy is a Flash game.
Super Meat Boy. That sounds. I'm not gonna talk about that. That's just too easy.
That's just too easy.
Alright.
I like that.
What were we?
He was going to talk about.
I was gonna say,
obscure
okay,
releases.
so Saw 2 came out, sucked. Yeah, not. No one should ever talk about that game. Vanquish demo looked pretty good. Very Japanese, make fun of American-y.
Wait, really?
Like
they do
sort
that?
of, they make fun of. They do really bad dubbing and stuff. Like like they lip sync it pretty well, but the story is you're a football player who broke his legs, and so they're like, "No, what? We're putting you in the army and into this battle suit, and now you're our best force against the Russians."
Against the Russians.
Yeah.
Everybody hating on the Russians. What did they do? What did they do
don't
to
know.
deserve that?
They're a bunch of dirty commies. Everyone knows that.
And pretty much.
They smell. That's why they're dirty.
In other news, for those of you Mad Knights, there is a fix coming to Madden Online franchise. Hooray!
Huzzah!
Did we talk about Fallout?
We have not talked about Fallout. I'm getting the news in between every single
Oh.
every single news release. See what I'm doing there? Yep.
No, I don't.
BlizzCon's
Anyway.
coming up also, so we're probably gonna do a bunch of coverage on that because I watch way too much StarCraft. See, yeah, he's excited. That's right.
Excited, man.
The patch that came out that all the WoW people are raging over, the patch before Cataclysm, they're like, "Yep, we're just gonna redo your skill trees.
Oh,
No big deal." And all the WoW people are like, "Hey, what do you mean, no big deal?"
we're just gonna get rid of all your skills.
And make
Deal
you
with it.
make you relearn how to use them. Make it so certain classes totally don't play like
Leroy Jenkins.
I
Where
bet
did
you
that
that's
come from?
all he knows about WoW.
Yep.
That is wrong.
I know it has something to do with like casting and PvP. Right? Right, guys? Am I right?
Intimidating shout. And then
I don't know. I just remember watching my friend play, and he would.
All I
show
know is
people
that
make
probably
him
all the
jump off
pedophiles
cliffs.
play as gnomes.
Yep.
because I like small children.
Wait. We know so much about that game.
All right. Shall we move on to finale?
So Fallout.
Gonna be cool. I don't know. I heard it was really good. I don't know about you guys.
I heard it was like Fallout 3. I heard it was good, but I heard that it's like Fallout 3 and like Oblivion before that, plagued with bugs.
Oh,
It's like,
I
if
don't
you can
know.
look past the fact that the game's half
I
broken.
find the bugs endearing. It's cute, you know.
I'm sorry, but
You just look at him and you're like, oh.
And you're walking along and you're like, "Hey man, how come your head's in that building?"
I was
Or,
talking
hey,
to my
man,
friend as
why
he was
is my
playing the
head
other
gone?
day. He just had
You
gotten
know-
it. He was like his first hour or so in, crashed.
No, that's not a good kind of bug.
Yeah, it's like crashing constantly.
I heard it doesn't really have the best frame rate unless you're on PC and your PC can handle it. I heard that it's
Frankly, I don't think Fallout gets enough rep as a PC game as it should. Like, really, it should be a PC game.
Yeah.
Looking at that console, it's like, why does this look and feel? It doesn't feel like it. It feels like a console. On console, it feels like a console
yeah,
game.
it feels
but
like a console game.
But then you look at it and really think about it and you say,
This is a PC
really,
game.
if to play this game really well, you should probably play it on PC because
Yeah.
PC RPGs, from my impression of them, seem to involve a lot more walking around.
Yeah.
They don't.
Well,
you
that's
don't
just-
fast travel as much. Console players want to get in, get it done, move on. I mean, that's a generalization.
like,
Which is, I'm a console player who actually does. I'm not saying all console players are like that, but generally, if you see the games that rise to the top in consoles, it's very much get in, get it done,
Fast-paced
move
games.
on.
5-hour
I think-
campaigns.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all the first-person shooters. Like, what's up with that?
I don't know.
Unless it's Grand Theft Auto, in which case, whenever they get bored, they just go and beat up some hookers.
Yeah. Or do other things to hookers.
Oh, wait, what if the Supreme Court listens to this and be like, oh, nope, we're going to keep that law in California.
Keep that law.
Anyway,
Everyone's
I don't know.
screwed.
I think Fallout New Vegas. I think what I thought was really funny was the realism mode or hardcore mode, where you have to eat and sleep and drink, otherwise you die.
Oh, yes. That is hilarious.
I think and you know stuff like
if you do not act like a real person, you
you
die.
die, and you know that so many people are gonna play like entire campaigns
Yeah.
that way.
They're like, okay, if I die once, the game is over. All right, feed him this. Okay.
Yeah.
A zombie! Ah!
Keep a sleep schedule, 8 hours a night, every couple hours.
That is, I don't know.
It's so long.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
like playing Pokemon on the hard mode we were talking about a couple weeks ago. Oh God. All
But-
right.
Anyway,
We're already probably over. We're gonna
Yeah.
wrap this up. I'm Blarg.
I'm Dr. Laser.
And I'm Bread Chicken.
Thank you for watching or listening or
Both.
Both.
yep.